Friday, my very pregnant sister, Meredith Seacrest, is going to be here making Hank Paw's sweet potato pie.
Yeah, Hank Paw.
Hank Paw. Yes, my grandfather, he's from Alabama. He's no longer with us, but he was a general in the Army. And so my summer trip every summer was always to a different Army base around the country.
Amazing.
Right, so in Massachusetts or St. Louis we went. And so he had this great sweet potato pie recipe that my sister is practicing now to deliver on Friday. When I say deliver, she's about to deliver anyway.
Yeah, I know.
So it's very
Hopefully
exciting.
she doesn't deliver too much.
But they say to prepare for all the people coming over, all the family coming over and friends by self-cleaning your oven, sharpening your knives. These are the tips. Testing your oven temperature. So prepare your place. Clean out the fridge and freezer. Wipe down the serving platter that you only use for Christmas and Thanksgiving. It's dirty. Clean it off before you put the turkey on there.
Yeah, right? It's always surprising when you have to remind everybody. We had an oven issue one year where I did my famous, and by famous I mean infamous, I brined turkey with that Martha Stewart no fail turkey brine, greatest moistest turkey, blah blah blah, only works if you're Martha Stewart. Anyway, I brined the turkey for 24 hours. I put it in, I did everything by the book to find out that half of the oven wasn't firing.
Right.
So guess what?
Tragic.
I go to the like companies arriving and I'm at the midway point where, you know, it's cocktail hour and half of the turkey is raw. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, take this home. There's 5 tips you should try before company arrives. Testing the oven's one of them.
Well, guess what? I never made that mistake again.
No.
I never made that mistake again because I hired a caterer after that. That's right. Hey, did you hear about this? California twin sisters gave birth to daughters on the same day. That's such a twin thing to do, isn't it? You know they use their twin...
Is there science to that? Like, is that?
I don't know if there's science, but I believe the twins have special
powers.
You know, special, because I'm a third twin. My girlfriend Liza Persky and her sister Jamie are twins. I consider myself the third twin, but I don't like being the third twin because they cut me out of their telepathy that they have with each other. They have a whole, you know, like you and I have telepathy.
Right.
They have real telepathy. Like they can feel each other's discomfort from far away.
And to answer your question, yes, I am.
I know. I was just checking. Anyway, so they found out that they were both pregnant. One found out first. Then the other sister said she might be pregnant too. They did everything together growing up. And apparently, beyond growing up, they did everything together. And then they gave birth at the same time. Because, you know, one twin probably went into labor, using that twin power, sparking the other twins. It's like dominoes, you know what I mean?
They just keep, but it's great because then everything will happen simultaneously forever for the rest of their lives, right? You're sort of on a parallel track. I have friends that, I have a friend and another friend who shall remain nameless, guys, men, who decided with their wives, hey, let's go on a weekend, stay separately, and try and all, you know, do what you do to have kids, so that we're on a parallel track.
Tell us, Ryan, what do you do to have kids?
Do you have your Sharpie? Picture? Yeah, sure.
Are there crayons?
Yeah, here you go. Okay.
No wonder you don't have kids. Now that works. Adorable. Nice try, Ryan. Hey, also in other alpaca news. Yeah, that's right. I said alpaca news. Hey, this is fascinating.
You make me laugh when I don't know.
I do love this lady. She will laugh at anything.
Can we keep you all season?
Yeah. So, I don't know about the, you know, in cabs and Ubers here in New York City, I don't know if they'd be down for this, but in Peru, Peruvian taxi cabs are fine with alpacas getting in. And this alpaca was filmed on camera getting into a taxi.
Oh, my God.
The animal also waited for its owner to get in before climbing into the back seat of the vehicle. There's no confirmation on whether or not whether or not that was an emotional support alpaca. But the airlines have asked me to remind you all to check with them before you try to board a plane with your alpaca, as some of them are very specific.
Clearly, the owner of this alpaca saw our segment on Benedict, because if you notice, the alpaca entered first.
Yeah. Here's what's interesting, though. I'm going to tell you something that I find interesting. Gelman and I were talking about this backstage, and Gelman goes, well, you know, alpacas are very unpredictable. And I look at him and I go, how would you know that? And he goes, well, llamas.
And that was it?
That was the whole conversation. And out he goes. And I go, this moment of useless information brought to you by Gelman.
Yeah, they can be ornery. They can be kind of ornery.
Llamas.
Ornery?
Yeah.
And you know that. And you know that llamas.
We've had them.
We've had them on the show.
Oh yes, we had many years of.
Yeah, but a lot of.
experience.
I mean, we've had celebrities on this show that are ornery, and we don't judge all people by that. We don't go, you know, people are ornery. Remember that guest we had?
Don't let him in the cab.
You know, llama.
I don't know. They could go crazy.
That's like a weird answer, right?
Right?
I go, oh, alpacas are. How do you know alpacas are unpredictable? Llamas.
You're kind of mean sometimes.
Yeah, I do like that scene from Napoleon Dynamite, where Tina, you know, Tina, the llama's out back, and he's got to feed the llama ham, and he's like, Tina, come get some ham. You know, and Tina's irritated.
You were up late last night watching cable? Couldn't sleep again last night?
I'm the only person I know that quotes Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, that USA Network. All right. Today on the show, Benedict Cumberbatch is here.
And from the series Manifest, Josh Dallas is also here.
A performance by Sabrina Carpenter, too.
Yes.
And there's more.
And we're going to teach you how to take the perfect picture of your canine companion when it's a rough week wraps up.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's the final day of rough week.
Yes, it is.
A lot of people have Instagram famous dogs now.
You know. Llama. It's time for fantastic travel trivia. There she is. That is Shannon Sullivan from New Milford, Connecticut. Good to see you. And on the phone right now, we have Sasha Coates from Cody, Wyoming. Is that right? Yeah. Watches us on KULR8. Sasha, good morning.
Good morning.
Sasha, are you a model? You look like a model.
No.
Are you drinking poison?
I'm drinking coffee, but that's what I tell my kids it is.
Oh, because it says poison on the mug.
Yeah,
right.
That's what I like to tell the kids.
Your kids must be terrified of you.
Terrified.
Well, we've got two statements that you have given us. One is fact, one is fiction. We don't know which is true or false. We're going to guess or try to guess which is fact. If you stump us, you get the Live with Kelly and Ryan mug, okay?
Okay.
First one is, I don't eat bread crust.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know why we're staring at the picture thinking that's going to show us something. Like, as if a sandwich might pop out of her photo.
Or, I don't eat green M&Ms.
Well,
why
wouldn't you eat green M&Ms? They're the most delicious ones.
They taste different.
I don't even think you eat M&Ms at all. Do you?
No, I do eat M&Ms. Yeah, I love M&Ms.
But what, do you cut the crust off of all of your breads?
Actually, yeah, I don't like French bread because it has really hard crust, but my favorite sandwiches, Uncrustables.
Favorite sandwiches are flexible?
The Uncrustables?
It sounds like flexible to me. This is, this is
a real
very difficult
toss-up.
because they're kind of in the same phylum here.
What do you guys think?
Kel, what do you
I'm going to say for some reason, she doesn't eat green M&Ms, which sounds absolutely nuts to me.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense.
Right.
But all right, we're aligned. You do not eat green M&Ms?
You're right.
But why?
They taste different.
They don't.
They don't.
No, I couldn't tell you if they taste different because I've never eaten one.
No, but we're telling you they
I'm
don't
telling
taste
you, they
different.
taste just like all the
I
others.
know. I don't like the Christmas M&Ms because I only get half the bag.
Well, what about the peanut M&Ms?
No, well, not the green one.
Listen, thank you for watching us, though, every day. We appreciate it. We're going to spin the wheel and see what you've got. They taste... They're all the same. It's just the coloring of the shell. Taste it's not like they're flavored.
Yeah, it's not. The shell's not flavored.
You sparked a huge debate here. All right, what do we have?
Whereas the Skittles do taste.
Skittles have different flavors.
have a different flavor.
Right. And so do the Jolly Ranchers. But anyway.
Hey, the Club Barbados, 7 days and 6 nights in an oceanfront room. It's all inclusive, yeah? This trip is provided in part by Priceline. It's a prize valued at $8,300. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Good luck.
Okay, here we go. Earlier this week, we talked with Candy Burris. What language did Candy say her son is learning? We were impressed.
Mandarin.
That's it. You win.
Congratulations. You and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the Club Barbados Resort and Spa. The Club Barbados Resort and Spa offers an idyllic waterfront setting with sweeping views of the turquoise Caribbean Sea on the island's famous west coast. Guests can be as active or as relaxed as they please, with all-inclusive offerings such as water sports, tennis, a fitness center, freshwater swimming pools, 3 bars, gourmet dining, and more. Your prize is valued at approximately $8,300.
That looks magical. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Don't be careful of that mini bar, though. There's lots of green M&Ms hidden in there.
I will.
All right. Sasha, listen, now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive a $500 gift card from World Market. So please pick a number between 1 and 196.
72.
In the back. Hello. I know. Congratulations. Sasha, thank you for watching. You take care. All right, we'll be right back with Benedict Cumberbatch. Stay with us.
Still ahead on Live, performance by Sabrina Carpenter. We wrap up It's a Rough Week with tips for taking the perfect photo of your dog. From Manifest, Josh, and coming up next, Cumberbatch.
There's only one you, with your own goals and motivations, your own definition of healthy and happy. So let's learn your capabilities, and I'll adapt. From beginner to athlete, with personalized workouts to find the right fit for you. I am Max, the breakthrough fitness intelligence platform only on the new Bowflex Max Trainer. Personalized fitness is here at trymaxtrainer.com.
Dove proves it can stop daily hair damage before it happens. With these roses, one is treated with Dove. Both are exposed to damaging heat. The rose without Dove is dry and brittle. Dove deeply nourishes and stops 90% of daily hair damage before it happens. Excedrin sees your intense, piercing headache, even if no one else can. It's why we focus only on headaches. Nothing works faster. We see your pain and what's possible without it. Excedrin Extra Strength.
At Ollie's Market Outlet, we're loaded with brand name deals and our trucks just keep rolling in. We've got name brand toys, Christmas decorations, books, stuff for your home, all at up to 70% off the fancy store prices. Stay warm this winter. We've got a huge selection of heaters from Magnavox, Honeywell, and DeLonghi. Also check out our massive selection of throw blankets and Biddeford electric blankets at up to 50% off the fancy store prices.
Hey, you're going to love the bargains you get. I guarantee it.
Ollie's! Good stuff, cheap!
What makes Rebet different from other bathroom modelers? Our design center. Unlike other remodelers, Rebath has everything you need to choose for your bath in one place. From beautiful acrylic and natural stone wall systems to vanities, flooring, and fixtures, Rebath has the best products on the market. If you want choices but don't want to drive around from store to store, visit the Rebath Design Center today.
From the new film Creed 2, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, and Kurt Russell will also be here.
Plus, we begin Thanksgiving Feast Family Edition with the recipe from Kelly and Joaquin Consuelos.
That's right. Keeny, the third-born child. That's right. Lola's already started trolling him, which is fun. It's fun. It's fun in our house. A lot of fun. All right, from solving crimes as Sherlock Holmes to using superpowers as Doctor Strange, our first guest is one of the most talented actors in the business. Please welcome back to the show, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Lovely. How are you, man? Nice to see you again. Good to see you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wow, what a lovely introduction.
Look at your big bushy mustache.
Hello.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, it looks like my eyebrows had a sort of love child. Strange.
Is it for a role? Can I ask that?
It is certainly for a role.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a short shoot, so it's not lasting long.
So you don't like it?
It's going to be a short shoot. Yeah. Yeah. I find it gets in the way of a lot of things. I'm not a big facial hair fan.
Give us the top 3 things it gets in the way of.
What time do you go out? Yeah. Well, food, hygiene. It's remarkably unhygienic, I think, if you don't take care after a meal to clean.
Right.
Oh, God, I'm going to get myself into trouble with this. And it feels prickly on me, let alone, my poor wife.
Yeah.
So, it's just
Before all of this success in this world, did you have a normal job? Did you do something else?
I did, yeah. Like, most actors starting out, I worked in kitchens as a sous chef. I did some catering jobs as well, just handing out plates and sort of trays of food and drink. And then what else did I do? I worked in a perfumeries for a while.
No kidding.
A place called Penhaligon's in London, yeah.
Do you have a good nose?
Not particularly, no.
Huh.
No. It was just a job that kind of came my way, and I thought, that sounds interesting. It's a beautiful shop, and it was all leading up to Christmas. And I worked for one half of the year to then travel the other half around India, so it paid for an extraordinary.
That had to be a great paying gig. I mean, if you're...
It was cheaper to travel, and in India as well, so I could do it on a budget, but it paid reasonably well. I can't remember what it was. It was under £10 an hour, which, whatever that works out with now, I wouldn't know with inflation.
Did you ever have a backup plan in case you didn't make it as an actor? Because I find so many actors do not have backup plans.
I didn't, no. I didn't. I mean, I went
through... another one.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, sorry to add something.
It's going to be okay, though.
It's going to be all right. I hope so, yeah. It's going all right so far. But I partly because of my mum and dad being actors, I wanted to fulfill an ambition that they wish they'd had themselves, which is further education. So I did for a while think about, well, what grades, what A-levels, which is the equivalent of what, at high school, what kind of examination should I be going for if I wanted to be a lawyer? So I looked at that for a little while. Criminal barrister sort of interested me, which involves a lot of acting. You've got an audience to convince in the jury.
What turned you off?
What turned me off to that was the amount of people, coming back down from far up the road going, turn back now while you still can. This is oversubscribed. It doesn't matter how high a grade you get, you are just, it's the whim of whichever chambers might be taking you on, which is the group in English law that sort of then hire barristers, criminal barristers. It doesn't matter how talented you are, you might not fit their mould for that year.
It's great, but it sounds like acting, though. I mean, it truly...
A little. And I thought, well, why give up on my primary dream to sort of potentially fail, however hard I try, and I would have had to try really hard to get to that level of academia and brilliance to be a criminal barrister. So, much to my parents' chagrin to begin with, I stuck with it. And then at university, Dad said, yep, you're better than I ever was or ever will be, which makes me choke up just thinking about it. And and that was all the blessing a child could ever need. A huge thing for a father to say. So.
Well, we're glad you chose this path. We'll talk about his new movie, The Grinch. When we come back, stay with us.
Still ahead on Live, a performance by Sabrina Carpenter and Manifest star Josh Dallas.
Carla is living with metastatic breast cancer, which is breast cancer that is spread to other parts of her body. She's also taking prescription Ibrance with an aromatase inhibitor, which is for postmenopausal women with hormone receptor positive, HER2 negative metastatic breast cancer as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ibrance plus letrozole was significantly more effective at delaying disease progression versus letrozole. Patients taking Ibrance can develop low white blood cell counts, which may cause serious infections that can lead to death. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are pregnant, breastfeeding, or plan to become pregnant. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite. Carla calls it her new normal because a lot has changed, but a lot hasn't. Ask your doctor about Ibrance, the #1 prescribed FDA-approved oral combination treatment for HR-positive, HER2-negative MBC.
Glow to the max. Makeup, now optional.
New Aveeno Max Glow Infusion Drops with kiwi to lock moisture and soy to even skin tone. Unleash dewy, glowing skin from within. New Aveeno Max Glow.
Act your age. Get your own insurance.
Oh.
Act your age. Get your own insurance.
I've been working since I was 15 years old. As a young man, I always thought that I was invincible, that I'd get rich, raise a family. I never worried about getting hurt on the job because I was sure my company had my back. I gave my job everything I had.
If you've been hurt in the job, call us at 1-800-518-4LAW.
The present. This is our enemy. You will want to unwrap it and play with it. But you must not. If you can get past the present, the only obstacle left is the cookie.
Brian just turned to me and said, "This makes me so happy." And the Grinch makes us so happy.
Yeah, it should do. It should do. It's an amazing story. I mean, it's not so front and center in our sort of Christmas culture, but a story that's very much based on, you know, A Christmas Carol with Scrooge as that figure where Christmas has the power through a child to transform someone who's miserable and isolated and lonely and a bit mean. It's a very potent message, and it's a brilliant. It should make you feel.
What's new in this version of the Grinch?
Well, I think you get to know why he is the way he is. I think you can really enjoy his meanness. A couple of moments where it might scare younger children in when he goes full sort of psycho, I'm going to steal Christmas. That is what he does. And then it's just, I think then it's very much striking on the same box as the original book, this incredible world that Dr. Seuss creates in all of his stories.
Yeah.
And with elements that are relatable to our world, and whether it's, you know, Tyler the Creator doing a fantastic new theme tune and Pharrell doing a...
Tyler the Creator?
Yeah, and Pharrell Williams is our narrator. It's very cool.
I'm really surprised that you're the voice of the Grinch, because it does not sound like you.
You masked it.
I was surprised as well when they offered me the job. But that's one of the things, like, you know, as far as criteria goes, if someone can surprise me with an offer, I'm always going to be interested. So I met them and I was like, why me? Do you think, do I have a grumpy persona? I was like, okay, prepare myself. And they went, no, we just really like your voice. And I went, but my voice isn't the Grinch's voice. And they went, what do you mean? We want you to do it with an English accent. And I went, absolutely not. Are you kidding me?
Right.
Well, great to see you. Good luck with this. Everybody should go see it. It's Dr. Seuss the Grinch in theaters now.
Hey, coming up next, Josh Dallas from Manifest is here. Stick around.
Monday on Live from the new film Creed 2, Michael B. Jordan and Kurt Russell.
Next week on Ellen.
Stars show up here whenever I want. Like, for instance, watch this.
Next new Ellen, Pharrell Williams. Plus Judge Judy. The queen of the courtroom reveals all.
People don't know what's under that robe.
That's not under the robe.
No.
Weekdays at 10 on WNEP.
Chevrolet Cadillac of Bloomsburg. Our 2018 blowout sale is going on right now. Get 20% off all in-stock crew cabs and up to $5,500 off on Cruze, Camaro, Impala, Malibu, and Traverse at Chevrolet Cadillac of Bloomsburg.
Geisinger is caring in your community. Each month, we're hosting events that inspire, inform, and exercise your mind, body, and spirit, connecting you with experts who can help you lead a healthier life. From CPR and first aid classes to breastfeeding support and Zumba classes, and much more. Find an event in your area. Go online to WNEP.com/caring and find out how Geisinger is caring in your community.
Hi, I'm Rich Rome. Over the past 30 years, I've learned what customers really want when remodeling their home. The best materials, quality workmanship, and the contractor out of their home as soon as possible. At 1 Week Kitchens, we use the latest and most advanced materials to completely remodel your kitchen, all in as little as 1 week. So there's less time constructing your new kitchen and more time enjoying it. Call or visit our design center today. 1 Week Kitchens. Design it, see it, love it in just 1 week.
Get inspired. Create the room of your dreams at Raymore and Flanagan. You can explore and experience the looks you want. Find everything online. Feel it firsthand in one of our nearby stores. And furnish your home fast with delivery in 3 days or less. The fastest and easiest way to fall in love with your home. Find it, feel it, furnish it fast. Only at Raymore and Flanagan.
Chevrolet Cadillac of Bloomsburg. Our 2018 blowout sale is going on right now. Get the biggest discounts yet on Cruze. Up to $5,500 off and 16% off on a 2018 Equinox. Get to Chevrolet Cadillac of Bloomsburg.
Welcome back. He played Prince Charming for 6 seasons on Once Upon a Time, and now he stars on the new hit series Manifest. Please welcome the talented and always charming Josh Dallas.
Dallas. How are you, brother? I'm great. Nice to meet you.
Come on, you're in New Yorker now.
I'm in New Yorker now.
You know what? We need to hang out.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, bring the kids. I mean, bring the whole family.
I'd love to. They're all in L.A. I miss them terribly,
you're
but
kidding.
They're all in L.A.
They're still in L.A.
Yeah, they're in
I thought
LA.
you all moved.
Not yet. Not
okay.
yet.
What's your impression? I moved here a year and a half, 2 years ago. What's your impression of New York being a resident now?
I mean, New York is the greatest city in the world, but the one thing that I'm getting used to that L.A. doesn't have is weather. So, you know, you have to prepare. You have to, like, take a suitcase with you wherever you go with different changes. You have to put on, like, every outfit for every season and just change them.
Within the course of 1 day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we have all 4 seasons in 1 day, where you guys have 1 season all year long.
All year long. It keeps it interesting.
But I think there's something to that.
Yeah.
Having lived out of a suitcase and a backpack for my entire life, knowing.
But I have to tell you, my backpack is amazing now. Now that I've been here for a long time, everything is in my backpack that was in my bathroom.
That's
Like, I look for things, and they're like, you know, Shannon's like, it's in your backpack. It's not in the drawer anymore.
Wait till you see how streamlined your backpack becomes. You're still at the early stages.
And it's crammed. It's crammed with everything and things that I don't need yet. So I've got to, I got to streamline.
Yeah. How is Jennifer Goodwin, your beautiful wife, who I adore?
She's the best.
Yeah. I really do. I love you. I love you. I love you as a couple, and I love you individually.
Thank you. She says hello, by the way.
Oh.
Hello. Yeah.
So when, just to give me sort of the history of all of this, you were obviously working together in that photo. When did you meet and marry in the context of working together?
Well, we met on that show. We met on Once Upon a Time, and, you know, we fell in love. And, you know, 7 years later, we're married and with 2 kids, a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old.
And when you are working together, were you fighting falling in love? Because you figured, like...
No, we didn't fight.
You didn't fight?
We went straight for
Hollywood.
it. Straight for it.
Listen, he played Prince Charming, for God's sake.
We would have fallen in love.
Oh, my gosh. In 3 seconds, we would have been in love with you, too.
I mean, she's the greatest. I miss working with her every day. You know, I think she was like, look, we've worked together and we lived together 6 years. Give me a break. But, you know, I think we'll work together again. I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, is there a role in Manifest, do you think?
For her, yes, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if she'll come out and do it.
What are your, I mean, we see you in the wardrobe, the costuming. What do your kids think you do for work, for a living?
I think Oliver thinks, because they've been to sets before, but they usually just come to the trailer. So I think he thinks I work in transportation. I work with trucks. And for a 4-year-old, that's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
You know, he's going to be so disappointed when he finds out I'm an actor.
Yeah. We're going to break it to him right after this break. Stay with us. More Josh Dallas. Manifest, the new show. After this, we'll talk about it.
Want to see your favorite live moments of celebrity walkout? Well, just go to our website and check out our daily clip of the day.
It's a beautiful day.
You can't win, Rock. Stay down.
It's a beautiful day.
Often go downhill from there.
I just finished months of chemo, but I don't want to talk about months. I want to talk about years. Treatments have gotten better, so I'm hoping for good years ahead. That's thanks to research funded by the American Cancer Society. The same folks giving me free rides to treatments, insurance advice, and a place to stay during chemo. I need that stuff like you don't know. And now that you do, please give at cancer.org.
This is a game changer. 4-in-1 wall rip. Game changer.
Game changer?
Game changer.
The moment your paint game changed.
Buy 1 gallon Paint Plus primer cans and get 1/2 off via rebate.
Heaven, I have your caramel brulee lattes ready.
The best deal of the year, right now at the Factory. A whopping 40% off any custom Amish bedroom, and the Factory will throw in a double-sided, yes, double-sided mattress for free. It's the free-for-all sale on now at the Factory, Dixon City and Wilkes-Barre.
Nobody gets your carpet, tile, or hardwood as clean and healthy as Stanley Steamer.
That's why I call.
Call or schedule online. Carpet cleaning only $45 per room.
Stanley Steamer, your certified cleaner.
This week on Home and Backyard, we're making pumpkin soup just in time for the colder days and bringing in the fall flowers to decorate your home. Plus, this bakery is baking some sweet pies tomorrow morning at 9.
The savings are multiplied at the Factory. Get 40% off any custom Amish dining set with your choice of wood, stain, and size. And the Factory will add on the lighting fixture of your choice for free. It's the free-for-all sale on now at the Factory.
It might work, if they hire you.
It has to work. Cal thinks he's in danger. And he hasn't been wrong yet.
And it will cost you less than hiring a guy who doesn't have a 5.5-year gap on his resume.
Welcome to J.P. Williamson, Mr. Stone.
Thank you.
Tell everybody what it's about, because I believe stuff like this probably could happen.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, basically, a flight goes missing 5.5 years ago, presumed gone. There's no trace. Life moves on. All of a sudden, the plane lands again, but no time has passed for the people on the plane. That's where we jump off.
So what happened?
Well, I'm going to miss that flight. You play Ben Stone, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about Ben.
Ben Stone is a passenger on the plane. He is a math professor, a devoted family man, devoted husband, and comes back into a world that looks very different than the one that he left.
Yeah, because his wife moves on, right?
Correct.
And I mean, it's like 5 years. It's kind of a blink of an eye, really.
Right.
I mean, if you're thinking about it.
Yeah. So there's a lot to rebuild and a lot to try to figure out.
You're flying back and forth to L.A., seeing your family. Do you think about these things when you're on the, like, going through scenarios when you're actually on a plane?
Every time I get on a plane.
Do you share the scenarios with other passengers?
No, I don't. But now, when I get on the plane, I was just on a flight the other week, and I got on, I walked into the cabin, and I heard, uh-oh.
Yeah, no, I mean, I got to tell you, I wouldn't want to see you on my flight. I mean, like, that whole thing's going to happen, you know. And we've all had flights that have felt like 5 years have passed.
Yes.
I mean, we've all been on a plane where it's so delayed, you think, 5 years of my life, I won't get back. But this one actually does disappear.
It disappears, and that's what we're going to find out. You know, Ben goes on this quest along with his sister Michaela, played by the brilliant Melissa Roxburgh, about trying to figure out this mystery of what happened to them.
Let me ask you this. Do you and Jennifer look at each other when you're reading the script for this show, and you say to her, how long would I have to be missing before you'd move on?
Yeah,
right?
How long would it take you?
Yeah, that would be a big question. It's always a huge question in our house, like, if I die,
how long would it be?
How long before you're dating?
How long is long enough?
Well, what's the answer?
Well, Mark always believes that it's fine to take a date to the funeral.
Manifest, Monday nights, 10 p.m., NBC, Josh Dallas. Great to see you.
For great deals on travel, just go to Priceline. For up to 40% off flights on top airlines, or up to 60% off hotels in popular destinations, you'll find the best savings on the Priceline app. So download the Priceline mobile app and go. Tuesday on Live from the new film Robin Hood, Jamie Foxx.
This weekend at Target, get 25% off home decor and more. 25% off dining rooms, 25% off guest rooms, and 25% off extra rooms. Weekend deals, only at Target.
Unlock your childhood dreamland. Hood magic. We have a fragrance for that. New from Glade.
SC Johnson.
And see Disney's The Nutcracker in the Four Realms in theaters November 2nd.
With these injuries, we are on the hook for a boatload.
I'm going to bury them.
Delay them.
Forever.
Well,
they'll come around.
Right.
They always do.
They brought in the law offices of Metzger Wickersham.
Could you handle this one?
Tell them you mean business. Call 1-800-WIN-WIN-1. The law offices of Metzger Wickersham. Right now.
Hi, I'm Annette, and I'm an actress. And let me tell you something, under eye bags and wrinkles are so frustrating. They're so hard to hide and so hard to get rid of. I came across Plexiderm, and I was so excited. We have a model. His name is Richie, and all he's doing is taking a small amount. It's so powerful. That's all it takes. And what I love about Plexiderm is you don't have to worry about the injections, the expensive plastic surgeons, because this is something that you can do in the convenience of your own home. It's a cream, it's a topical, it literally creates an invisible layer that tightens the skin and smooths it out. All you do is gently rub it underneath your eyes, on your fine lines and wrinkles, and it visibly disappears in as little as 10 minutes.
My real true opinion is wholly words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. It feels great. Looks even better.
I can't even believe that this worked. I was a little skeptical, I am not going to lie, because I saw people online with it and I'm like, yeah, right, that can't possibly work. I'm telling you, it really works.
I have used just about every eye cream and eye gel on the market, and not one of them has ever done what it says on the label it's going to. This is the only product I have ever used that actually really works. I look a good 20 years younger. Frankly, I don't think I looked this young when I was 40.
I did this to my father at home because I was skeptical. Yes, I admit it. 4 minutes, 34 seconds. The appearance of his under eye bag was completely gone. We were screaming. You have an event, you have any of those moments where you want to feel the best about yourself, I am telling you, the videos that you see on social media and TV are real. Right now, you can get Plexiderm for up to 50% off, plus get free shipping. Order yours at plexiderm.com or call the number on your screen.
Who let the dogs out?
She is an award-winning photographer based in Dallas, and today she'll show us how to take the perfect dog photo. Please welcome the author of Your Family in Pictures, Mira Ko. Good to see you.
How are you?
Hi, Mira.
Look at Chase, by the way.
The superstar.
I want you to know that Chase has hit his mark and is ready to be photographed.
Yes, Chase actually has his own Instagram, and this is what's really interesting right now, is that dog owners are posting up to 6 times a week.
You know,
Chase has another booking.
Chase doesn't get out of bed for less than 10,000 likes a day.
Well, let's bring Chase. Come on, Chase. Come on over here.
Chase, come on.
Chase.
Chasey.
Hey, I got a treat. A treat.
Chase, come on, Chase. Chase, come on, look what I have.
There we go. Okay,
Come on,
great.
Chase. Come on, Chase.
We'll bring him right over to the vet.
There we go.
This was what...
Sit. Okay, so dogs are very popular on Instagram now.
Very popular.
Yes.
1 out of 10 dog owners has their own profile for their pups. So let's talk about great ways to take photos of dogs.
Okay, what's the best way to get?
What's the best way to get? Photogenic, I think. I think Chase.
Wait, Chase, no, don't go.
Sit. Stay right there. So I'm gonna
What's the best way to?
One of the things I always have is treats on hand because that'll just like help keep them focused. Another thing is to take your dog to the park or just even in the backyard, play with them, get the energy out so that they want to sit still. He's doing amazing.
He's doing a great job.
Yes, yes. Okay, classic mistake I see people make is they shoot down on their dog. Have you seen this? Anna, can you show us a before photo of what a lot of people do? They just like they stand there, they shoot straight down on their dog. But here's something that will change it all. If you get down and shoot eye level, okay, that just adds so much more. So much more personality. Let's take a picture of Mario.
Take the photo.
Ryan.
Chase. Who wants a treat?
Okay.
Okay. Get it.
Okay, that brings up another tip. Okay, put your camera on burst mode to take several photos a second. Or if you have a smartphone, just hold the thing down and it'll take several at a time. Okay, another thing is background. So this background is super cute, but we really want something to help Chase pop.
To pop,
so,
right. We're going to Chase to pop. Chase, you want to pop?
Let's see a background.
You want to pop?
Come in the way.
All right, so here's a background. Oh, here's Chase. You know what? Where's the squeaky toy? Kelly, that's a great. But Kelly, you stand over here so you're not in the photo.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, here we go. That's great. So let's take a look at this photo. It's very authentic.
Chase, hey, Gosu has a treat again.
Get him up here on the bed.
No.
All right.
Okay, so
he likes his bed. So see how Chase we lose his color, he blends into this background. We want him to pop more.
Mira, shoot him now, Mira.
Change the background for us. Okay, there's something else. That's going to be fun.
Chase.
All right,
Yeah? So we have a blue background now that helps them pop that much more. But you know what? It's fall, so let's put up like something with beautiful foliage.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
Tis the season.
Chase,
Tis
now
the
he's
season.
gonna pop. Here we go. Chase, so good. Ryan, why don't you look at Chase because that brings more attention to him.
Chase.
That's a little bit much.
Chase.
Hi. That's getting closer, Ryan. That's awesome. I love that.
That's a great shot.
Okay.
That's amazing.
I love that. See, give Ryan a treat.
Bring Ryan a carbohydrate immediately.
You're such a good boy. Everybody gets a treat who does well. So let's talk about this for a second. See how you're looking at the dog? That just adds more attention to the dog. And another thing is to have these squeaky toys on hand. Whoops. Oh, he's like...
Yeah, I don't think he likes the squeaky toy. He likes the treats.
I think
he's a treat liker.
Keys are great also. Sometimes they don't go for the squeaky toy. But here's the thing I see happen all the time, and we see it happening right now.
Yeah.
I'm even making the mistake we don't want to make.
Right.
You don't want to call your dog's name when you're trying to take a photo because they come right to you.
Right.
Like you do with your kids, right?
Oh, Ryan. Oh, Ryan.
Ryan, can you turn it more towards me?
Sit. take your pick.
Where's that Aegis elbow towel?
Right.
So listen, after you get a great shot of your dog, we want to be glammed up on social media. We use filters for us. Dogs, let's use filters for our dogs. Let's glam them up as well. And so let's see a before photo that's unfiltered. I just took it backstage.
Do the
really
filters
fast.
recognize dogs like they do people? The actual filters?
You know what? They don't. A lot of them are really hard. So you got to like go through them. Snapchat has a couple that will recognize the dog.
So that's unfiltered.
So that is unfiltered. Now this is a shot where it's filtered, and you can it just like looks more glamorous, right?
Yes, you look 10 years younger.
Yes.
Jesus is amazing.
Look at
baby, you're a good dog. And Ryan, you're so sweet too.
Thank
Kelly,
you.
you want to get in there?
I do.
Let's get one family photo. Cheers! Say cheers! To learn more about Miracles Photography, go to kellyandryan.com. Thank you so much. Great to see you, man. We'll be right back with Sabrina Carpenter.
If you'd like to know more about anything you see on live, just log on to our website, kellyandryan.com.
Only genuine Idaho potatoes have the perfect taste and texture to get your meal started right. That's why it should always be an Idaho potato.
It's country music's biggest night, the CMA Awards, with performances by Carrie Underwood, Luke Bryan, Keith Urban, Garth Brooks, Jason Aldean with Miranda Lambert, and more. Brad Paisley and Carrie Underwood host the CMA Awards live next Wednesday on ABC.
All these toys, $5 and below.
$5?
Yep.
$5?
Yep.
$1?
Yep. We're gonna need a bigger elf. That works. $5 below. Just go.
Newswatch 16's election night coverage on WNEP2. You saw more live reports from around the region, live candidate speeches and interviews, plus analysis with Scott Schaefer and Corey O'Brien giving you the meaning behind the numbers.
They transplant somebody up here to run against them. Those are people in Washington who don't know Northeastern Pennsylvania.
For the most complete coverage of the stories that affect you, turn to Newswatch 16.
It's the perfect time to join Planet Fitness and find your happy pace. Join now for just 25 cents down, $10 a month, no commitment. Everyone deserves a clean and friendly place to work out. And for 25 cents down, it could be yours. Join today for just 25 cents down and $10 a month. Planet Fitness, the judgment-free zone.
Join Planet Fitness for only 25 cents down. But hurry, the 25-cent down sale ends November 14th.
I remember, Dad, you and Mom got this car with a hatchback. I said, I'd be happy to give you the money to get a really great car. And you said, well, no, this works for me. I says, why? Because it's the right height to put the meals in. Dad, tell me when you first got an inkling about Meals on Wheels.
There was kind of an abandoned house. That's where we got started with Meals on Wheels. We kind of filled a need for people as they got older.
It's the human interaction that probably fed them much more than the food.
Oh, yeah. When you can see somebody else benefiting by your life in some way, you can't help but feel good about it, I think.
Well, the reason I'm involved, Dad, is because you are, and you're so inspiring. How you've impacted people is enormous.
Drop off a warm meal and get more than you expect. Volunteer at AmericaLet'sDoLunch.org.
America, let's do lunch.
Closed captioning sponsored in part by...
As a photographer, I have to be focused on my clients. I had a real bad toothache. It was just kicking, pounding. It was driving me crazy. Orajel was a solution for me. I applied it, gone, totally gone. Orajel got rid of the pain. I was able to focus on my photo shoot and bring out the best out of my clients.
When fingertips get cracked, there's new Gold Bond Cracked Skin Relief. Precisely fills cracks. 94% saw noticeable improvement. New Gold Bond Cracked Skin Relief.
Welcome back. Sabrina Carpenter, she is as talented as they come. She's an actress, singer, songwriter. She's got a new album out today. Sabrina Carpenter here with Sue Me. Take it away, Sabrina.
second chance. So baby, I heard you've been open, you could change the past. You missed the longer nights, you missed the long goodbyes, you missed the longer nights. Well, did you ever think that it was hard for me to walk it off like nothing happened nonchalantly? I got you feeling right, I got you feeling right, I got you feeling right. That's my shape, I made the shadow. That's my name, don't wear it out though. Feeling myself can't be illegal, illegal. So soon, babe, looking so pretty tonight. Wearing your favorite color under the lights. For moving on, doing everything right. So soon, babe, for being good friends with your friends. And running into you the place that we land. For being something you can forget. So soon. Go! It's hard to see me on when you've been off as hell. But I'm not gonna go myself because you do yourself. I know it's hard to see what you don't want to see. I know it's hard to see. But that's my shape, I made the shadow. That's my name, don't wear it out though. Feeling myself can't be illegal, illegal. So soon, babe, for looking so pretty tonight. Wearing your favorite color under the lights. For moving on, doing everything right. So soon, babe, for being good friends with your friends. And running to you the place that we met. For being something you can forget. And guess I'm hard to ignore. Pick up that door off the
Right.
That's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Good to see ya. Hi, guys.
I love that song.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Thank you
what
so
does
much.
sue me mean? Who are you begging to sue you?
Well, someone already did, so that's why I wrote it.
I see.
Yeah.
What's the song mean, though, to you?
I think it's empowerment, it's confidence, it's kind of being comfortable with yourself regardless of what anybody thinks.
And you're releasing your album in 2 parts? That's exciting.
I like that because this is singular Act 1,
Yes.
and then when does Act 2 come out?
Early next year.
Oh, and what's the grand finale?
It's you.
Okay,
You're
it's us
featuring.
right here.
That's a great
I
news.
forgot to tell
I
you.
can't wait. I'm available.
He has 4 extra hours a week.
Thank you so much for coming. Great to see you again.
Hey, listen, Sabrina Carpenter's new album, Singular Act 1. It's out today. Make sure you pick it up.
Bobby Jordan is here. And Kelly Joaquin cooked for the holidays. See you guys. Bye. Good job, y'all. Nice to see you.
Near where Bald Eagle Creek meets the west branch of the Susquehanna, you'll find the city of Lock Haven. Founder Jeremiah Church named the community because of the canal that was already in place, and the haven it was for loggers and travelers. Don't forget to look up when in Lock Haven. For nearly 50 years, Piper planes were built here. You may catch one coming back for a visit. Come to Lock Haven, enjoy some history and time about town.
Where do most home fires start? Right here in the kitchen when we're cooking and when we're not paying attention. Keep things that can catch fire away from the stovetop. Stay in the kitchen when frying, grilling, or broiling food. Using water to put out a grease fire, not a good idea. A lid could come in handy to smother flames. And always have a fire extinguisher nearby. Get more fire safety tips at WNEP.com. Sponsored by Kidde and UGI Utilities. Energy to do more.
Add your pet's photo to the Pet Slideshow on WNEP.com.
The grand finale for Ryan's Run 9 at noon.
Attitude? Check.
You are so stupid.
Style? Check.
I almost wore that.
Judge Judy's on Ellen.
What do you attribute that you have so much energy?
I feel young, except when I look in a full-length mirror.
Yeah, well, sure.
Plus, she stole hearts when she met Pharrell.
The girl said, is she proposing? And I'm like, girl, do you see a ring in the sand?
Today, Ellen reunites them.